On the screen is a table of 18 numbers. Find a combination that adds up to 777. Hit pause and try it, or here's an answer. These 9 numbers add up to 777. We've used 9 of the 18 numbers. Find another 3 combinations that each add up to 777 and end up using each number at least once. These 8 numbers add up to 777. We used numbers that we'd used before, and that's necessary, but we used 4 numbers that we hadn't used before. In this example, there are 5 numbers we haven't used. These 6 numbers add up to 777. Now, there are just 2 numbers we haven't used. These 5 numbers add up to 777. You've got the idea. 4 different combinations. These add up to 777. These add up to 777. These add up to 777. And these add up to 777. We've used every number at least once. That's interesting, but we haven't finished. Using the same 18 numbers, find 4 different combinations that each add up to 888, and use each number at least once. Hit pause and try it, or here is the solution. These add up to 888. These add up to 888. These add up to 888, and these add up to 888. And we've used every number at least once. That's clever. But we haven't finished. Using the same 18 numbers, find 3 combinations that each add up to 999. And use every number at least once. Hit pause and try it, or here is the solution. These add up to 999. These add up to 999. And these add up to 999. 777, 888, and 999. Different combinations in the same table of 18 numbers. In fact, there are dozens of combinations that add up to 777, or 888, or 999. Weird. Who came up with this table? Answer: God. This is a verse from the Hebrew Bible. It's a verse in the Psalms. In case your Hebrew is a little rusty, we'll examine the translation shortly. But first, where do the numbers come in? Every letter of the Hebrew alphabet has a numeric value. It means that each of these 18 words has a numeric value, and that's where the table comes from. So here we have a meaningful sentence written 3,000 years ago, and it produces a table of numbers, a table where all these combinations can be revealed. Why? For one reason. The numbers prove that there was a genius behind the writing, a mind beyond the mind of men. The numbers came from this verse in the Hebrew Bible. It's from Psalm 123, verse 2. Translation: Behold, like eyes of servants to the hand of their master, like eyes of a maid to the hand of her mistress, yes, our eyes look to the Lord our God, until he will be gracious to us. Why would this verse be so important? Because it says a great deal about what real faith looks like. Our eyes look to our God. It's a united appeal. We are joined together. We need each other. And what so much organized religion has done is create rivalries and division. Denominations and ministries competing for a following or for funds. If a day should come when religious structures collapse, it will be an opportunity for people of faith to step out in a spirit of self-sacrifice. And finally, the one who is looked to is the Lord. Note, he, the Lord, is our God. The Lord is in charge. The Lord has the power. And the Bible declares, it is Jesus who is the Lord.